Hey friends, I'm Steph from CheapskateCook.com and welcome to our farmhouse. I'm so excited to finally take you on a tour of my family's latest huge project. So a couple videos ago, I shared with you guys how my family of 5 with 3 wild boys, while homeschooling, while working from home, was making it work and not just surviving, but thriving in a very small 2-bedroom townhome. We loved that house and we loved our neighborhood, but you know, we wanted to do something else. And so we've been saving up money for quite a while with the intention of finding something that was going to serve our family for the next season of life. We didn't intend really to purchase a fixer-upper 100-year-old farm, but I'll explain in this video why we ended up doing that. Real quick, if you like where this video is going, hit the like and subscribe button. So you guys might already know that our townhouse was purchased with cash. It was a dream of ours for a really long time to just live debt-free and to be able to buy a home mortgage-free. And after 10 years of marriage, we were finally able to do that. For this next home, we wanted to continue that legacy. We didn't want to have to get a mortgage. We wanted to be able to purchase it with cash, with the intention of purchasing something with cash, but not having a ton of cash on hand. We knew that we were probably going to end up with something that was going to need some work. So when we started looking for houses, we had a couple of non-negotiables, and we knew that because of the kind of non-negotiables we had, we were gonna have to be super flexible about everything else. So while we didn't necessarily go looking for a farmhouse fixer-upper, that's what we ended up with, and we're really happy about it. This was a huge decision for our family, and it is a huge project, or like series of huge projects to tackle for our family, but we're excited to take you on the adventure, and I'm excited to give you a little tour of our farmhouse today. Okay, I would love to know from you if you have ever purchased an old home and fixed it up, because we're kind of newbies at this and I could use all the help I could get. So if you have any tips, please drop them in the comments below and I will read and soak up every one of them. The funny thing is, this farmhouse is actually smaller than our last house. So we ended up selling our 1,200 square foot, 2-bedroom, fairly new, really clean, modern townhouse and moving into an 80-year-old farmhouse on 4.5 acres of land that's only 1,100 square feet. So we ended up losing some square footage, but at the same time we gained a lot of acreage and we gained some dreams that we've been dreaming for a while. So this is kind of the trade-off. Keep in mind that these are very much before photos. This is a before photo, okay? We had 3 goals when we were looking for a new house for this next season for our family. And that was that we wanted to pay cash for the house. So whatever it was, it had to be in budget and we had to be able to pay cash for it at closing. Our second non-negotiable was that the land had to be interesting. Because we were looking for something with a little more land, the goal obviously was to get our kids outside and to get us outside more, and so we didn't want something that was just flat and boring and wide open. We wanted lots of mature trees, we wanted maybe, you know, a creek or woods or hills or something. We didn't know, we knew that we would feel it when we saw it and we would be like, okay, this is interesting enough land that we're actually going to enjoy being outside here. And then our last non-negotiable was decent internet. Because Chris's and my jobs rely on having access to the internet and having pretty good access to the internet, and we kind of like gaming in our family, I mean, we are a family of boys, right? We had to be able to find decent internet, which means with those kinds of non-negotiables, we knew we had to be flexible with everything else. So we compromised by buying a home that most people wouldn't want because it was too big of a project. Or lots of projects. It's a lot of projects. Before we purchased the townhouse, my kids nicknamed it the poopy house because that's what it smelled like, and that was all over the floor. So we weren't scared of having a fixer-upper because we had already purchased a home that nobody else wanted. Now, this home is totally livable. It was lived in all the way up until we moved in. So when I say fixer-upper, I don't mean that we're needing to live in a hotel or anything like that. It's a very decent house, but it's also almost 100 years old, and a lot of the features are original, or at least haven't been updated in a really long time. So besides the roof, pretty much everything in the house needs attention. We don't know exactly what we'll find as we renovate this house, but we are very open-minded, we're continuing to save, and we're just trying to prepare ourselves for all the surprises. Our new farmhouse is 1,100 square feet. It has 3 small bedrooms and 1 tiny bathroom. It also includes a bunch of really cute outbuildings. Some of them are, you can't even go in them, but a few of them are fairly decent or just need minor repairs. And then there's a big barn that's about 4 times the size of the house. Currently, we do have some reno plans. We're planning on adding to the master bedroom, hopefully a walk-in closet and a bathroom. We're planning on doing a bunch of repairs. In fact, we just had to replace the entire septic system. And because we bought this house mostly for the land, we have lots of plans for the actual land. We have a lot of goals and dreams for this house, but ultimately our goal is to make this a really beautiful, cozy space that will serve our family well in this next season and serve future families well. For us, this means renovating it on a budget, cash flowing all of the repairs, and keeping in mind the resale value, but also like enjoying it and doing what we want. We do have plans to do a room-by-room makeover so that each room serves us really well, but right now we've got some very basic needs that need to be addressed. One being the central heat, another being updating the old fuse box with an actual electric panel, and like I said, we just had to replace the septic, which had to be completely replaced. I mean, it was literally caving in on itself. After those projects, we'll start on some of the more superficial, cute ones, like fixing the ceiling because it has a lot of water damage from before the roof was replaced, painting every single surface, fixing the floors, working on that master bedroom renovation. Because I'm recording these videos for you, I would love to hear what you would like to know about the farmhouse. What things I should share? Should I share room-by-room makeovers? Should I share about our garden? What aspect of this farmhouse renovation are you most interested in seeing? If you have any tips about renovating an old house, I would love, love, love to hear them in the comments. We need all the help we can get. Okay, that is our very first official before tour of our farmhouse. I hope it all turns out okay. I'm a little scared about that, if I'm honest. I hope that you enjoyed kind of seeing the potential. Like, that's the nice word that people use, right? It's the word that everybody's used when they come and see our house. Your house has so much potential, which is a nice way of saying your house is ugly. I hope you're gonna fix it. But I'm also excited and thankful to have you here on the adventure with me. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so you can follow along. I'm Steph from cheapskatecook.com, and thank you so much for visiting the farmhouse.